There have been a lot of changes to the Portugal Golden Visa program. If you don't want to miss out on one of the best and easiest residency programs and citizenship programs in the world in Europe, then make sure to watch this video. I'm Jennifer Harding-Marlin. I'm a residency by investment and citizenship by investment attorney. We have a track record of helping hundreds, if not thousands of people relocate to countries all around the world. Portugal is a very, very popular country amongst our clients who wish to obtain residency as well as a passport. So this video is going to talk about the changes to the Portugal Golden Visa program, the advantages, and more about living in Portugal. Is the Portugal Golden Visa program dead, or is it still alive? So in the past, up until approximately October of 2023, there was the option to invest in real estate starting as little as euro 250,000. You could have invested in real estate in Lisbon or Porto, and this would have qualified an investor for the Portugal Golden Visa. This option is no longer available, and this is due in part to locals that were outpriced from the market and getting into the real estate market. And there's a lot of pressure on the government to make changes to the Golden Visa program. And so in approximately October 2023, there were new changes that were introduced to the program. It's still an extremely popular option, especially amongst Americans and investors from all around the world. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about the different options that can qualify you for the Golden Visa. In the past, Portugal had the NHR non-habitual tax regime in place, which was very beneficial to people as it was 0% tax on foreign earned income. This is no longer available. However, there are discussions that it will be re-implemented in the future. So there are different options for the Portugal Golden Visa. And so one of the primary options is investment in Portuguese investment funds starting at euro 500,000. And at least 60% of the allocation of funds must be in Portuguese commercial companies. And the second option under the Portugal Golden Visa is a donation into arts and culture starting at euro 250,000. A third option is a business investment option where you invest in a business that creates at least 10 jobs and it starts at approximately euro 500,000. And then the fourth option is an investment into scientific research for euro 500,000 and or euro 350,000 depending on the location. So these are the four different options. In our experience, clients are more interested in either the investment fund route and or the donation to arts and culture. And in particular, those who are into cryptocurrency, there is the option to invest in Bitcoin and invest in a crypto-related fund. And so these are, in summary, the four different options for Portugal Golden Visa. On that note about investing in the Portugal Golden Visa with Bitcoin, it's important to note that it is not a direct Bitcoin investment, but exposure to Bitcoin through ETFs. So there are 5 popular reasons why people choose to do the Portugal Golden Visa program. One is the variance in investment options. The second is the favorable tax policies. Third is the quality of life. Fourth, the minimal physical presence requirements. And the fifth is that you can get a EU passport within 5 years as there's a pathway to become a citizen of Portugal. There's a variance of different investment options from investing in investment funds, Bitcoin-related funds, investment in or donation to arts and culture, and science and technology. So there are a variety of different investment pathways, and some of these pathways offer the opportunity to have a return on investment. Another advantage of Portugal Golden Visa is its favorable tax policies. This is only applicable to those who become a tax resident of Portugal, but there are a lot of international tax treaties that Portugal has, as well as there used to be the favorable NHR regime, which is in discussions about returning to Portugal. And depending how you structure your business and structure your life, you could potentially have tax advantages for being a tax resident of Portugal. It's also important to note that there are no wealth taxes in Portugal. So Portugal offers a really high quality of life. It's relatively affordable. It's located relatively close to Canada and the United States, as well as in Europe. So if you want to travel all around Europe, it is the perfect location to be able to access other different travel opportunities. There's healthcare benefits to residing in Portugal, and it's relatively affordable, especially in comparison to the United States. There's educational opportunities for every member of the family, and it's just such a great quality of life if you're someone that likes to be outdoors, tours and do a lot of activities. There's a lot of infrastructure for activities. If you're into arts and culture scene, there's a very rich history that Portugal has. If you're someone that loves to surf, like our clients Heidi and Toby, there's big waves in Nazaré, but there's also a lot of beautiful beaches and surfing opportunities and opportunities for all different sporting and cultural activities in Portugal. It's one of my favorite countries in the world. If you're a wine lover, if you're into nature, if you're into culture, then you may want to consider Portugal. So the Portugal Golden Visa requires minimal physical presence. You have to spend approximately 7 days per year in order to maintain your Portugal Golden Visa. The timeline for obtaining citizenship starts from the time that your application is submitted. And so the 5-year clock to obtaining citizenship starts from the time that your file is submitted. And so a lot of people are attracted to the fact that there's a minimal physical presence requirement, as a lot of other residency programs around the world require a much longer stay in order to maintain your residency. So an advantage is that you have EU residency rights. So you have the right to live and work and travel within Portugal, as well as you have visa-free travel within the EU Schengen area. So this can be very advantageous. As well, after 5 years, you can apply for the Portugal passport, and with the passport, you have the right to live, work, and travel within the EU. You also have a very high level of visa-free travel, which is another really attractive perk of doing the Portugal Golden Visa program. First, it's important to determine your goals and objectives and identify whether or not the Portugal Golden Visa program is something that you want to do. Then the next step would be to identify which option you would be interested in doing, whether that's the investment fund route, the donation route, and/or the investment in technology. So really determining what investment you would like to go through. The next step would be to do a power of attorney and then open a bank account locally, which is something that we can assist with. And then following this, we will help you obtain and gather documents as part of the application. So you'll need to have a valid passport, a valid national ID like a driver's license. You'll need to provide proof of source of funds, as well as other pertinent documents to your application. The next step will be for you to obtain your residence permit. You'll be physically required to come to Portugal in order to do biometrics and to submit further documents as part of the process. We can help you and guide you through all the steps. And then in order to maintain your residency, there will be renewals of your residency every so many years, and which will also require a 7 days physical presence as part of this process. So if you're interested in becoming a citizen, it's really important that you do maintain your residency and you meet all the requirements and adhere to all the instructions that are given, and that you comply with any tax obligations, provided that you do have tax obligations. If you're someone that's living in Portugal, it'll be important to do tax filings and adhere to all tax laws. At JH Marlin, we've helped numerous high net worth individuals and ultra high net worth individuals with citizenship by investment and residency by investment programs around the world. If you have any further questions or wish to do the program, you can get in touch with us. You can visit our website at jhmarlin.com or send me an email at jennifer@jhmarlin.com. If you like this video, make sure to put a like and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it.